Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're heading to Maui, looking at car rental prices for the week of November 17th, 2025.
Right.
And on the surface, things look pretty good. The post-Veterans Day drop we expected, it definitely happened.
It did.
Economy cars are down, 49% to $282 a week. Midsize cars fell 43% to $395. That's the seasonal trend we love to see.
It is. That's the baseline. But if you're traveling with a family, well, you should probably just throw the rule book out the window.
Okay, what do you mean?
While most of those prices did drop, two very specific categories just went completely rogue.
Road.
Minivans and seven-seat SUVs. They surged dramatically. So we need to unpack why they defied gravity this week.
Rogue is definitely the word. The prices are genuinely shocking. If you're looking for a minivan at Kahului Airport, OGG, from Dollar, get this, it's $2,682 a week.
Wow.
That's a 141% jump in just 7 days. And even the seven-seat SUVs from Hertz are up 21%, hitting almost $1,500.
And when you put that $2,682 price tag into context, it stops being a rental car price. It's basically an asset purchase.
Yeah, no kidding.
That minivan is currently sitting at a 249% premium to its 52-week median. And compared to this exact week last year, a staggering 313% higher.
So that's not just high demand.
No. This is a catastrophic supply issue. Our sources are suggesting this surge is directly linked to a delayed effect from a major summer safety recall on minivans.
Okay, I remember that.
Well, federal law says you can't rent recalled vehicles, and it looks like the temporary exemptions the big companies were using to keep them on the road, they've just expired all at once.
Which takes huge chunks of the fleet offline.
Exactly.
So here's where it gets really interesting for anyone listening, because that supply shock has created what we're calling the off-airport loophole.
A very important one this week.
The airport price is that horrifying $2,682. But the reported off-airport price for the exact same minivan category, $451.
That is an 83% saving. It's less than a fifth of the airport cost.
So why the huge difference?
It's pretty clear. The smaller, independent operators are often exempt from those big fleet recall orders, so their supply is totally stable, while the major airport companies are just crippled.
Right, that shifts all the price pressure onto the airport concessions.
Mm-hmm.
But a quick caveat here. This loophole doesn't work for everything. Convertibles, which are also priced really high, a 43% premium, and those seven-seat SUVs.
Yeah, for those, there is simply no reported off-airport availability to save you. You're stuck.
Okay, so let's shift to booking strategy. What are we seeing?
Well, we're seeing clear evidence that waiting is a bad idea. Since October, the old rule of thumb, that last-minute prices are cheaper, it's completely inverted.
So waiting actually costs you more.
Consistently. Bookings 1 day or 1 week out are coming in higher than if you had booked 5 weeks in advance. Demand is really strong.
And for the holidays, what does the forecast look like? Okay.
It's simple, really. Prices are going to keep rising from here. They'll peak for Thanksgiving, dip just a little in early December, and then they'll hit the year's absolute highest peak around Christmas and New Year's.
Wow. And we're already seeing signs of that.
Oh, yeah. The advance booking prices for Christmas are already at the same level as last year's really high peak rates.
So the takeaway is pretty clear.
It is not the time to wait. If you need a car for the holidays, any car, you should lock that reservation in right now.
So to sum up our deep dive today, while most rental categories are following that nice seasonal dip, an extreme supply shock, like these recall exemptions expiring, can just completely override everything.
It sure can. It turned a perfectly normal family minivan into a nearly $2,700 logistical nightmare.
An incredible swing.
And here's a final thought for you to mull over. Maui's cheapest rental price is up 12% this week. That now puts it third cheapest among the 5 major Hawaiian airports, tied with Hilo.
Third. That's unusual.
Very. It's the first time in 32 weeks Maui has ranked outside the top 2 cheapest destinations. So the question is, does the sudden recall-driven disruption signal a more permanent shift in price parity across the Hawaiian Islands?